Brexit. Britain's decision to leave the European bloc. Well, the five-letter word was certainly made known across the globe the past week. And at the World Economic Forum conference in Tianjin, it was no exception, where discussions, forecasts, and speculations on Brexit were exchanged, analyzed, and presented by participants from over 80 different countries. Our Kwon Jang-ho from Tianjin.
You're talking about the diminishment of the most important alliance in the post-war order.
But we just voted for Brexit because we want to constrain migration.
It makes Europe much less attractive as a place for entrepreneurs.
Brexit was the talk of the town at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting of new champions in Tianjin earlier this week. Time and time again, many were asking not only what it meant for the UK and Europe, but also the rest of the world.
I mean, you've had over 40 years of an experiment putting Europe ever closer together. Suddenly a country votes to leave, and in the aftermath of voting to leave, 3 million plus people suggest that they made the wrong decision. So I think there's surprise, I think there's a lack of understanding. People want to understand what is happening.
Simon Smiles is the Chief Investment Officer for UBS Wealth Management and a selected member of the World Economic Forum's esteemed Young Global Leaders community.
Britain has been known as the financial capital of Europe and indeed the world. How much does this decision diminish that?
I'm not sure it does. I think there'll be greater uncertainty clearly in the near term about the role the United Kingdom will play in the European Union going forward. However, as a financial centre, it's hard to see a mass migration out of London, given the dominant role it's played for decades.
HSBC have said they're likely to move 1,000 jobs out of Europe to Europe and Ireland. Do you think that's likely, or is that just a knee-jerk reaction?
Look, European passporting is a key issue. However, we're not even at the stage of Article 50 being triggered, and from the point Article 50 is triggered, there's then 2 years to negotiate the relationship the UK has with the rest of the European Union. I think it's clearly too early, therefore, to talk about wholesale movement of staff from London to other locations.
Then how does this vote affect the rest of the world, including Asia and Korea?
It's not great for open economies with very large trade focuses such as Korea, such as Taiwan, and their related equity markets. Fundamentally, though, I don't think this changes the story for Korea. It doesn't change the story for Taiwan. Asia will continue to grow, and global growth we expect to continue at its relatively modest 2.5% to 3% pace.
Kwon Jang-ho, Arirang News.